Some Torah authorities claim that a person should sleep during the beginning of the night and spend the latter part of the night studying Torah. They explain that this is better for a person's health and better for him spiritually. The Talmud in Brachot 62b and the Rambam in Chot Deot 4:4 state clearly that sleeping at the end of the night toward sunrise is best for one's health. Therefore, if someone wishes to schedule himself to study Torah during the first hours of the night and to go to sleep afterward, this is permissible. The Ben Ish Chai states that it's healthier physically and spiritually to sleep the first half of the night. He adds that when a person first sleeps and then rises to study Torah after midnight, he brings more pleasure to HaShem than when studying Torah at all other times. He says that one can concentrate best during this time, since it's quiet and there aren't many distractions. Regarding one's physical health, he says that 2 hours of sleep before midnight is more beneficial to one's body than 4 hours of sleep after midnight. The Ruach Chaim Palachi says that it's known from experience that all those who live to a ripe old age maintain the practice of rising before sunrise. The main thing is to make sure to rise early no matter what went on the night before. One's health and longevity depend on waking up early in the morning, and not necessarily on the time one goes to sleep. Whichever practice one decides to accept is fine, as long as one dedicates himself to serving Hashem in the best way he can. Hashem rewards each person for his efforts. When it comes to connecting the day and night with Torah, it's recommended to devote some time just before sunset until after sundown to study, so that we join the day and night with Torah. Likewise, it's recommended to give some time from just before sunrise until after sunrise to study for the same reason. The main thing is to make sure to dedicate time to both day and night to study. If someone feels a need to nap during the day because he's awake studying the following night, his sleep should be controlled to a minimum. Our sages taught in Sukkah 26b. Rav said it's forbidden to sleep during the day longer than a horse sleeps. Rashi explains that sleeping too long during the day is forbidden because it falls in the category of Bitul Torah, which is time wasted on nonsense when one can in fact be learning. Our sages teach that this is a grievous sin and there are many punishments for it. The Shulchan Aruch says that if one needs to sleep during the day in order to learn Torah and improve his concentration, he may do so. The Yalkut Yosef concludes here that it's preferable to avoid daytime sleeping and spend more time studying. If the nap will help one to concentrate better, it's permitted to nap, but should be kept short. In any event, one's intentions should always be for the sake of heaven, and not for the sake of pleasure. Siman 1 Halakha 16 says, the practice of getting up before sunrise to pray Shachrit should be given great importance. Anyone who can maintain this practice without negatively affecting his Torah study should do so. If studying late at night makes it impossible for someone to get up before sunrise in order to pray Shachrit, but he can still manage to wake up on time to pray later with the congregation within the proper time, he may continue to study late at night. If someone is studying Torah late at night, and he realizes that if he stays awake, he will likely sleep until the time for the morning Shema, and the morning prayers will have passed, he should stop studying and sleep. Everyone has to arrange one's schedule so that one fulfills these mitzvot properly. One should start to recite the morning Shema before sunrise so that he's finished reciting the last blessing with sunrise. If a person recites the Shema after sunrise, he still fulfills his obligation, since the time for the Shema lasts until the end of the third hour of the day. If it's not possible for someone to get up in time to pray at sunrise, he has to make sure to at least not miss the appropriate time for the mitzvah of reciting Shema in the morning. Yeshua 1:8 says, let not this book of teaching cease from your lips, but recite it day and night, so that you may observe faithfully everything that's written in it. Only then will you prosper in your undertakings, and only then will you become successful.